What's up, everybody? It's been a minute since we've given you guys an update, but we got a lot knocked out on the Caddy. First thing, we have lights. I think you guys saw that on the gram. Another thing Chase wanted in the build was hood pins. That was a little bit of my input, but once we had this massive radiator and intercooler, and add to the fact that there was a little core support damage, we wanted to move the hood retention mechanism, the latch, away from there. We wanted to get it out, open up more room so we could position the intercooler where we wanted it. So we went with these hood pins. They're pretty trick. They're machine billet. They're black anodized. They function really well. Just push them down and they pop. Don't have to let it go from that high. And they seat. Really nice product. So we knocked that off the list. Here you see we have our very high performance super trick hood prop, courtesy of Home Depot, but we're gonna come up with a better solution in the near future. We just wrapped up a bunch of details, guys. We've got our brake system all figured out. We got our clutch master hidden back there. I haven't put up pictures on Instagram, but we had to make a lot of trick parts for this. We 3D printed some pivots for the brake push rod, so it had some plastic to ride on, like OEM. So it moved freely and there's no metal on metal contact, so you don't have to worry about stuff wearing out. We did that for both the brake booster and the clutch master. They're both 03 TDI parts, which means, again, you can just go to Napa, O'Reilly's, and get stuff. Another thing we added, per Chase's request, we extended the air filter over here. We got our little K&N breather cap, keep the oil out from off the hood. I was thinking about doing a catch can and basically a draft system where the intake would pick up the oil vapor, but I didn't know if I wanted to put that much oil vapor back in the intake track, so we're just going to use that breather. When it gets oily after a couple months, we'll wipe it down. You'll see too, we cinched off all our wiring. We tucked everything as best we can. We got our computer mounted behind the headlight. We also had to do small stuff, guys, like make these tabs, because as you can see, this is not a round headlight car. It's one of the square headlight cars. Chase liked these lights, I like these lights as well, so we made it work. Obviously, we retrofitted the hinge pin, or excuse me, the hood pin location, so we got small stuff to do, just detail work. Gotta repaint this, but guys, it comes out so easy. It makes servicing the car easy. I don't know any better way to put it. Chase and me and his dad, we had the time to talk about a lot of stuff and plan stuff out. Couple things we do have to do though. Front engine mount, critical. If your rear one breaks, the whole motor's just going to want to roll. So as you can see, this is a pretty congested area in the engine bay. Just using the factory mount, the Mk1 factory mount, isn't going to work. So we're going to make something that picks up off the bottom two bell housing bolts, so it's out of the way of everything else and it doesn't interfere. Other than that, if you come over to the cabin side, so yeah, we just made a simple cover for the gear shift mechanism. Nothing crazy. Maybe down the road we'll add some cup holders, but for now it just tidies it up. It works. We got the cables rounded. They go right out the tunnel and they kick just over the steering rack. Recommended by S&P. That ended up being a real clean way to route them. They've been a huge help with all the little stuff. So again, shout out to them. So part of the aesthetic we were going for in the engine bay was we kind of wanted that understated look. That's why you have like a lot of muted colors, the matted silver, that aluminum look. That's why we did the block a light color. We wanted to match the body color. And we also tried to keep some other small elements that kind of give it an OEM vibe, like just the plastic, using new fresh OEM stuff. We try to utilize the Mk1 reservoir, or the puke tank as we call it on the state side. We did. We're gonna run a hard line that wraps around and connects over here. We really tried hard to not make it look too aftermarket, almost like it was meant to be. So I think we nailed the look. Chase seems pretty happy with it. Other than that, guys, there was a ton of small details on this thing. I'm gonna start putting up pictures on Instagram. I took a ton of all the little components we had to make. Probably even some of these will make it in the video. But other than that, once that's done, we got the front engine mount like I already talked about. We're obviously gonna add a hood prop. And then we just have some small details. Again, I touch this up. Underside of the hood is primered. We're gonna paint it to match the body color. And other than that, guys, Chase is gonna have an awesome driver. We are gonna do a full edit once this thing is 100% roadworthy. And if you guys are local, you're gonna start seeing it at the meets. So anyways, stay tuned. There's one more video to come on this thing.